Hey, Monster Pro Wrestling fans, it's Massive Damage, the Tattooed Terminator here. And man, our media guys were going through our old tapes and we found some classic old stuff for you Monster Pro Wrestling fans. So we're going to take you back to 2006 when we were coast to coast on TV. And this is Massive Damage versus Darren the Bomb Dalton in a barbed wire match.
The following program contains scenes with extreme violence, some coarse language, and material that is intended for an adult audience only. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Some people say history is written in books. For others, it's written in stone. But for Massive Damage and Darren the Bomb Dalton, their history is written in blood. It started when Dalton's interference cost Massive Damage and his partner Chi-Chi Cruz the tag team titles. From there, things only escalated. The first blood match, as there you see it, Air Massive coming in for a landing on the American Patriots, possibly one of the most unforgettable moments in MPW history. Just a couple weeks later, they took part in that gruesome dog collar match. Look at the blood pouring out of Darren the Bomb Dalton right there. And now it's come to this, at last. Massive Damage, Darren the Bomb Dalton, in a ring surrounded on all sides by razor-sharp barbed wire. Who's going to be the champion? That's not the question. The question is, who's going to come out of this still standing?
All eyes on the prize. The boys in the back peeking behind the curtain. You can bet they're going to want to watch this, find out what happens.
That's what we call a locker room sellout. Every guy in the back is watching this match.
Everybody's watching this match with anticipation and with quite a great deal of concern as well.
There ain't an empty seat in the house. This place is jammed.
Massive Damage and Darren the Bomb Dalton meeting in the ring. A shoving's already starting. The mind game starting, but quickly turning into a slugfest here. Massive Damage, Darren the Bomb Dalton exchanging pleasantries in the middle of the ring.
And you can hear a pin drop in here now.
It's kind of a nervous,
but it's a nervous anticipation, and they're screaming for the blood already. And Darren the Bomb Dalton quickly to block that one, trying to keep his face away from the barbed wire.
Definitely a nervous energy inside the hangar here on Kingsway Avenue. All 500 of these folks not quite sure what to make of this match.
For sure. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Again, Massive Damage wasting no time to as you hear the fans chanting, "We want blood, we want blood." And Darren the Bomb Dalton and Massive Damage endeavoring to give them just that.
Well,
and Massive Damage staggering close.
You got it. Look at this.
And now the Bomb trying to rake Massive Damage. I think he's in it. I think he's in the barbed wire.
No, Massive using those ropes as leverage.
Massive trying to fight his way away. Way away. And now clubbing down with those forearms. Not a lot of science. You won't see them running the ropes a lot tonight. It's just weaken your opponent enough and then rake him across those strands of razor-sharp, four-pronged barbed wire.
Cut him and bleed him and drain the energy right out of him.
Ew. Now you're grossing me out.
Somebody could get gutted.
And look at the way these two are fighting this match. Neither of them want to get close to that barbed wire. You can see it in their set of their feet. They're just... Half of this match is a defensive struggle. Trying to keep yourself away from the strands. You won't see as many high-risk moves. You're just going to see a lot of punching, a lot of kicking, and a lot of blood.
Here we go.
And there we are.
About time.
Corner.
Hey, this is the wrong one.
Headbutt by Massive Damage. You better not be... Chops by Massive Damage. And Darren the Bomb Dalton was in the corner. I think he got poked by the barbed wire.
He got just a little snippet of that barbed wire.
Look at the expression on Dalton's face. I think he's just now realizing what he's gotten himself into, but he doesn't have time to realize it for long. As Massive Damage right back on top of him, scooping him up, getting a good look.
Look at the power by Massive. That's not a little man that he's throwing around in there.
No way. And a
Dalton's got to be pushing 300.
Massive goes for the cover there.
I think the fingers are bleeding already on Massive. Good thing this ain't a first blood match.
For certain. And oh, here we go. No.
The Bomb's got a handful of barbed wire.
I can barely look. Darren the Bomb Dalton with those taped up hands trying to fight away from those razor sharp strands.
See?
And I think
He had
Dalton
to
cut
unhook himself from there.
You can guarantee, though, that's going to be about the equivalent of a paper cut by the time this match is said and done.
Absolutely, their hands are already starting to bleed, already cut up. Folks, you couldn't pay me $1 million to have this kind of a match. And so far, this is a street fight.
And I still can't believe you would sink to that level to actually mess with a man's microphone. There's just certain things you don't do.
You know what? Here,
Look at this.
Ripper.
Dalton into
Here's
the
a
corner.
mic.
Here comes Massive. No!
Oh, is he got it?
Oh!
I think he took it in the mouth. He got a mouthful of barbed wire.
There you go. I'm back online. Told you couldn't hold me down for long.
I don't want to see. It's Darren the Bomb Dalton now with massive damage into the barbed wire.
Oh my
Massive
God.
damage along the mat. He's clutching at his face.
This could be messy.
This crowd wants blood, and boy, oh boy, if that's what you want, you came to the right place. One of the most bloodthirsty matches, not just in Monster Pro Wrestling, but in the world.
I still want to see the replay on that. I've got to see it. Here we go.
Massive has
To
been
the
busted
ribs,
open.
Massive is bleeding.
He took that second turnbuckle square in the face, and his forehead has been cut open, lacerated.
And this, unfortunately, looks like it could be only the beginning, as Darren the Bomb Dalton, like a shark sensing blood, is going right after that wound, trying to open it up even more, and then sending him into the barbed wires again.
Oh, nothing good is going to come of this.
Hey, that's my line.
Nothing good is going to come of this.
All right, now you're both getting on my nerves. It's the main event. Enough of this friendly banter. Men's lives are at stake here.
There's a little union
Look at the
for it
blood.
right here with me
Look
and
at
you,
the blood. Running
The
down
local
the face and
420.
massive damage.
Oh, and he's just raking that barbed wire across his face.
And Darren the Bomb
Oh
Dalton
my
is
God.
not done yet.
Darren the Bomb firmly in
and he's
control.
He's licking it. He's tasting massive
What a
damage in blood.
sick freak.
He just gave himself a new tongue piercing right there.
Oh man.
He wanted one of those. He could have went to Big Daddy's.
And the Bomb drops the elbow. Cover,
Hooks the leg.
but still not enough.
And correct me if I'm wrong, martial art, but the way this match ends is the same as regular Monster Pro Wrestling rules by
Absolutely, it's a 3
pinfall
count to a pin.
or submission.
That's absolutely correct. Or a referee stoppage, which could very, very well be the case.
Oh, and he's got to watch that soft tissue under the arms in that armpit area. There's a lot of veins, a lot of tendons. You could do some damage here.
You really got to be worried. Massive damage on his website. He says what doesn't kill you makes you more insane. Well, if massive damage survives this, he's going to be bughouse crazy.
Well, whatever doesn't kill you in Monster Pro just messes you up really bad.
That's another way of putting it as Darren the Bomb goes for another cover.
I don't know that the 500 people in attendance here tonight are going to be the same after witnessing this massacre.
They're just in awe. No one here has nothing to say now.
If there's anybody with post-traumatic stress disorder counseling, you might want to get their number ready and pass out their business cards.
Post-traumatic what?
Don't worry about it. Psych 101. And here we go, massive damage trying to fight back, but the Bomb DDTs him.
Oh, and I want to look at the replay on that.
Implant DDT right to the mat, and again, and notice Darren the Bomb Dalton going for a cover yet again, wasting no time going for those covers. He doesn't want to take any chances of him going into that barbed wire.
And the Bomb firmly in control.
This crowd in a bit of a...
Bomb exploding
What to
into
call it?
action. Well,
Definitely a nervous energy in this building at this moment.
for sure. And they just know that this is so far only the beginning of this match.
They know it's going to get worse. That's just what's going to happen.
Well, look at massive damage's face. How much more is going to get?
The Bomb takes a little
And the Bomb's in the corner.
Oh, even the simplest of moves just becomes devastating in a barbed wire match.
And you absolutely said it, Ripper. You absolutely said it. There's nothing you can take for granted. You can't do a shoulder block off the ropes. You can't even run the ropes without taking yourself at risk. And what is massive damage doing now?
He's cutting them open.
He's
Look at a
ripping them
close-up.
apart.
And this type
And
of
now
match...
we're seeing blood on the face, or blood on the arms, blood on the flesh of Darren the Bomb Dalton, who has to go through the eyes. And he's setting up for another DDT. No, suplex perhaps. Snaps him right over.
Textbook vertical suplex by Darren Dalton. And the Manitoba
suplex.
contingency in the building, very, very vocal in their support of the Bomb.
Do they ever have a strong following around here? These guys will drive 17 hours to watch a barbed wire match. I respect that.
And Darren the Bomb Dalton dropping those bombs, if you will, on the head of Massive Damage. Massive Damage, I don't even know if he's on his hands and knees now, so I guess he's conscious, but oh, will he be much longer?
You can't lose
Bombs
that
like
much.
that keep landing on the temple of Massive Damage.
Didn't you call him Darren the Blood? Dalton?
Dalton dropping the knee, could very well be. After this, he may get a brand new nickname. Lateral press. Oh, just a 2 count.
Can you smell that copper smell in the air? That's blood.
It is, and how much strength is Massive Damage expending here, kicking out of those multiple covers. Darren the Bomb Dalton setting him up. Death Valley Driver, yes! We've seen that before. That
We go to Ripper replay.
He has ended matches with that one. Will he end this one here tonight? No! Folks, we have to go to commercial. We'll be right back. Just about had a new champion, and Darren the Bomb Dalton can't believe we don't.
You're not going to keep Massive Damage down. Not with the gold on the line. Not with the fans in attendance.
Well,
wanting
he's
to
just
see
been
more
knocked
blood.
down twice more. Dalton with those clotheslines.
He is definitely slowing down.
Dalton out his lead, but wait a minute! Uranagi! Signature move by Massive Damage. He usually uses that as a setup for the spear.
But it looks as though he's hurt his right arm.
Look
Could
at the
be.
blood coming out of the fingers of Massive. He's got
Massive
blood
slow to
coming out
get up.
everywhere.
And does he even want to attempt that spear here tonight when there's so much danger of going head first with those wires? We saw him go through a table back in that first blood match. We saw him go through a trash can in a tag team match at Massacre. And now he's choking Darren the Bomb Dalton.
He's going to strangle him out with that shirt.
Choking him out with a shirt, choking him out with a barbed wire. Massive Damage getting a second win. Massive Damage asking, we want to see some blood.
Oh no!
Oh no!
This is going to do it here, folks. This is going to cut the bomb
And
open.
there's nowhere for Darren the Bomb Dalton
this
to
at
go.
ringside?
Wait, what's going on?
got him here.
Steve Rivers is at ringside. The
Lucky he
Patriots.
tied that tourniquet around his neck.
Wait a minute. Steve Rivers trying to find a way into the ring. He's a little slow. Wait, who's he
Who
got?
is this now?
Is that Final Chapter?
What's he doing back here?
He's got some kind of protective
no.
suit on.
Massive cut himself open, attacking him.
He's Randy Rexstad. And what could be happening?
He's out of control here.
Look at this. This monster's going to hurt one of
We
these
haven't seen
fans.
Final Chapter here. He's got the guardrail. I don't know what's Darren the Bomb, but all bleeding. There's action going on everywhere.
He's taking the guys off their medication.
Final Chapter's tearing apart the hangar. Somebody needs to lock him up.
Maybe that's the commissioner's job. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Massive Damage giving some punishment. You see the blood on the face of Darren Dalton. Steve Rivers and Final Chapter retreating. And now Massive Damage whipping to the far side. And wait a minute.
I wonder how
Are we
many
gonna see it?
stitches these guys are going to need tonight.
I haven't seen this much blood since martial art fell on his elbow while he was picking his nose.
Ow. That really hurt. And a clothesline by the Massive One. The Super Beast goes for the cover.
Oh, 2 and a miss.
And Darren the Bomb Dalton, no slouch, not afraid of his own blood.
Look at the blood on the face of the bomb.
Both men soaked in crimson. And wait a minute, what's
This
Massive
is
going to
the
do?
best.
Hip toss into the bomb.
Oh, my. Oh, no.
That's just savagery.
The bomb is a bloody mess.
So basic a move.
Let's
so
check out the
devastating
replay.
result. And oh,
Look at
blood
that.
just flowing like a faucet. Look
Here
at the
goes
face
the
and chest of Darren the Bomb Dalton.
Look at the blood on the back of the bomb.
The bomb's back is going to look like Brian Adams' face by the time this match is over. Pitted, pocked, like a front street in the springtime. It's full of holes. You can eat a bowl of cereal out of his back right now.
Oh. Darren the Bomb Dalton springing leaks here. And oh man, I don't know what to say. And we're setting up Death Valley Driver.
Look at this.
Massive Damage, perhaps with a little payback
Stacked him up.
from the one earlier.
Massive's got him.
Both of them on,
Look at that.
and he hits it.
Oh! The blood just flying. This crowd is getting soaked in blood. Let's check out the replay.
And there you see it, folks. If you want to compare it to the Death Valley Driver earlier, try and see which one's more devastating. Be my guest. Either way, I wouldn't want to be on the end of either one of them.
And Massive
Any way to
Damage is
slice
hurt.
it.
He's
Damage
cut.
is hurt.
It's not just his face, his arms, his back. He's cut bad. He's lost an awful lot of blood. It's got to be slowing him down.
Both men lost an awful lot of blood as Massive goes for the cover. Please, God, let it be over, but it's not.
Well, I bet you dollars to donuts either of these guys are going to make it to the after party. They're going to be getting stitched up.
I just want this to be over. If I'm the referee, I'm thinking to stop it. Referee, you got to stop this. This has got to be a no contest.
Massive's trying to tie him up.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Massive damage, leg, chop.
Cut in the back.
Flesh being ripped, muscle being torn. Let go! He's
No!
not!
Oh, no!
Somebody get...
Throat right open.
Oh, no! As we go to the Ripper replay.
He's been cut in half.
The chance just said it all. Massive damage. Just about decapitated.
These fans, martial art is speechless. I still got a lot to say. I love barbed wire matches. This ain't my first barbecue. You stick around martial arts, your skin will get a little thicker. You'll be able to call this match and hang with a true professional like the Versace Viper and Yukon Jack.
This is too much for me, Ripper.
This isn't even too much for Yukon.
It's too much for me.
It is.
I'm just getting warmed
Where are
up.
the paramedics? Darren the Bomb Dalton climbing onto the top turnbuckle.
Who goes to the top in a barbed wire match?
You know what I'll be doing? Come on.
This is unbelievable. Oh, the bomb. He's sitting on that barbed wire. You gotta bet there's some soft tissue in there.
This is just sick. You can't. Somebody's got to stop this.
What if one of those family jewels gets snagged up?
This is beyond a match now. I don't. Wait a minute. Massive damage going for the super.
He's gonna have a new body piercing he never even thought of.
Just get him off the wire.
Oh,
That's all I can do.
Oh, and look at the blood flow from the bomb as we go to the replay.
It looks as though these two men have been peppered with machine gun fire.
Absolutely.
It looks like a paintball game gone wrong.
This is just sick. Massive damage going for the cover.
This is
Come on, stay down.
Title's on the line.
Title or no title, this is just too much.
Oh, now 2 and a miss.
I can't believe he's got enough left to kick out.
I know, and you think the loss of blood slowing both men down.
There are
Fatigue
women in
slowing
the
both
audience
men down.
covering their eyes. There are children crying in the audience.
We got
telling
martial
viewers
art
at home-
crying at the announce table.
Jawbreaker by Dalton. Setting him up.
Look at this.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's not. Not Snit. No, he's not.
Oh,
Power
that
slam.
was so close.
That's got to be it.
Look at this.
He put his foot on the barbed wire.
We got to see the replay on both of those moves.
Massive damage.
Massive
Sacrifice
cut
his
up.
body. And wait a minute.
Oh, Darren the Bomb slicing him open with that barbed wire.
And massive damage bleeding from every orifice, every pore.
These two have put on the
Going for
bloodiest
another one.
matches I have ever seen. I got to admit that.
I can't
Look at
believe
this
this.
again. He's looking
Massive
for the barbed
damage,
wire.
trying to
Massive
reversal.
fighting his way out of it.
He's got him up.
Big reversal.
What are we going to see here?
Tombstone.
Oh,
That's got to
And
be it. He
Massive falls across him.
on.
1, 2, 3.
Massive damage retains the title as we go to the replay. Wow!
What a match. Folks, massive damage.
We need a medic out here. I know we've
And
got
all
a
I can
doctor in
say
the
is,
back.
we do, absolutely. And all I can see is, thank God this is over.
We got to get some help to ringside for these guys. Where's that medic?
Can we get a doctor out here?
This is ridiculous.
You
know-
guys in the back in that truck can hear us. Let's get the medical attendants out here.
And still Monster Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion,
Massive damage retains the Monster Pro Wrestling title, but at what cost to himself? Folks, thank you for joining us here at New Blood. And he's proved it once again. He is the massive one. He is the super beast.
And he's running just on adrenaline. He could sign some autographs in blood right now.
Leave your Sharpies at home, kids. Masses just needs his finger and his forehead.
No rest for the wicked at Monster Pro Wrestling.
What a show. What a night. New Blood, aptly named. Folks, thank you for joining us. On behalf of everyone here, I'm Martial Art McNeil, joined by Yukon Jack, and of course, the Versace Biker, the Ripper. Check us out at www.monsterprowrestling.com as we take one more look at massive damage. We'll see you next time.
Free Todd James.